What's up, people? I'm I'm doing this video for everybody. We need more parking. The type of parking we need is this type of parking, though. I know it looks full, and you see the guy with his left-hand blinker on. He's been there for a good hot minute. He needs a place. But if anybody can get this to Congress, or people that actually matter can make some changes and maybe put some federal money up so that our country can run like it's on ball bearings instead of like it's on railroad ties with no track, all the bumps in it. Drivers shouldn't have to worry about where we're going to shower, where we're going to wash our clothes, where we're going to park. Are we going to be able to, instead of stopping short when you still got hours to run because there's no truck stop or no good truck stop, or you have a shower here but you don't have one there and you're on a 14-hour clock. By the time you take a shower, you're out of hours. And I'm just singing to the choir, but every one of the choir is singing back right now. I guarantee you every trucker out there that hears this is like, hell yeah, that's true, right? It's just true. It's true. We need more parking. But it's where we need the parking. I've talked about this before. I've come up with a 4-point plan. Call it what you want, rename it, do something different. Just put federal money out and build these places. Because I don't think it's necessary to have a toll road. We already got enough things costing us stuff. They do have a fuel place at this place. They do have money coming in. There's like a Panera Bread company in there making money, and they got good coffee, by the way. Starbucks closed up for a bit, but Panera Bread's open. These other places are open. I'm gonna talk about this place. I'm gonna do this in a 2-part video. I'm gonna talk about this place and I'll go in, but this is gonna be part of the videos that I'm putting together on why we need parking. I'm gonna give you, like I said, the 4-point plan is north, south, east, and west of every major city. We need a truck stop within 25 miles, and it could be, less than that or a little more than that. But we need. This place is claiming to have 118 parking spots. Really, we need a lot more than that. This is 118 plus they're creative. You see the ones on the right. So for guys that are like horseshoe parkers, they want to park around the horseshoe. I just come up with that. There ain't really a name for that, but everybody's different. But if you're on the side, you run the risk of, in the middle of the night when somebody gets creative and parks next to you and goes to sleep, shuts down, whatever, goes and leaves, you might be blocked in. So there's that. But you run the same risk if you're in the parking spot, because you see still the guy with the left-hand turn signal shows you that whole row is full. All the other rows are full too. Now, I'm gonna say this: if you're a driver and you come into this place, you do need to understand, yes, it's all one way, but if you really need to turn around and come back out and come back down on the wrong way on the outside at the last lane instead of leaving out, or the next to the last lane instead of leaving out, upset because you got no place to park, you can turn and nobody's going to look at you sideways coming down, because there's people that are doing, when they need to do dropping hooks here, whatever they got to do. There is, like I said, there is a fuel aisle. I'll tell you what they got here. I took some notes. This place has got, this one is between Cleveland, Ohio and Toledo, Ohio. It's on the, like 80 and 90 come together. It's on the turnpike of the toll road. But like I was saying, I don't think you need a toll road to pay for this stuff, because they have a fuel place. They've got all these restaurants. And it's a rest area. So rest areas don't usually make money anyhow. They just give out stuff. They need to fund one of these every so often in the southern states also. We need this along I-20 and all that. buy up some land, do what you got to do. Y'all own some of it anyhow. Open up some of the rest areas that they've closed and build something like this. It creates jobs. There's people, because look, they've got people cleaning the showers, all this, you know. But the store inside makes a lot of money, I'm sure. The gas station C-store kind of thing. There's a little gas station outside with a little box, but then there's an inside C-store. Then there's another store that I think it was, I don't know if it was closed. I don't know. Coronavirus got some things messed up, but so the Popeyes I think was closed for a little bit, but in the C-store, the C-store's open, but the other little stores was shut. But anyhow, here's what they got here. And first I'm gonna tell you where it's at, in case you want to look it up. It's between the 135 and 140 exits is what it says on Trucker Path, but truly it's at the 139.5 on the westbound side. They got one on the eastbound side too. There's quite a few of them through here, and each one's different. This one's got the Panera Bread, and they got good coffee. Starbucks was closed at one time. I don't know if it was just for tonight. Somebody made a comment on it. I don't know. They've got, oh, by the way, it's in Amherst, Ohio. And it's, one of the addresses is 46454 Turnpike Plaza, Amherst, Ohio, 44001. And they do have a mailbox in here for U.S. mail service box. But anyhow, there's 118 plus parking spots, and you see people get creative. Dude with the left-hand turn signal, we got plenty of parking? No, we don't. You see what I'm saying? Still sitting there with the left-hand turn signal. Okay, all right, we're on the same page. We'll sit here, we'll talk about it. And when he leaves, it'll just be because he's leaving. But anyway, there's a driver's lounge here. There's free showers. The showers are free, okay? 4 of them, and they got people cleaning them too. And there's a, it's in through the driver's lounge, and then you can go into the wash area for washing clothes. There's 2 washers and 2 dryers, but I went ahead because it was $1.50 to wash, and I think it was $1 to dry, because I put $1.50 in those extra time and stuff. I think it was $1 to dry, I don't know. And they sell soap in a machine in there, so you ain't got to worry if you're out of soap. They got plenty of powder soap, and one kind has got some, I think it's got Clorox in it, and another kind is, and they got shampoo and soap if you don't have it for your showers. A little bit high on that, a few dollars, but so it's, I think it's $1.50 for shampoo, but 24-hour food service is what they claim, but I don't think it is now. But vending, ATM, commercial cash advance services, I think that's through that vestibule or the C-store. I think that'd be like Comdata. And then the fuel box in the outside fuel aisle is kind of small, and then there's the inside C-store. So I'll go in there in a bit. I might just make this one video and walk in there. The point behind all this is what I'm saying is we need these. This is what we need, and truckers need more of it because they're building more trucks every day. You see the dude with the left-hand turn signal? Has he left? Okay. I'm not making this up. There's just no parking, but this place is full for a reason. But it's helpful to have these, and we need more of these. This is what we need. We don't just need a rest area with 5 or 6 parking spots that are only long enough for somebody pulling a little trailer and whatever and whatever. We need large parking areas, okay? And there is some, it said parking by permit only or something at the end, a big open area. People do a lot of drop hooks there. People do them in spots, whatever. But hear what I'm saying. We don't necessarily have to have these big, beautiful atriums. They help. I've got a pretty good idea of the logistics behind why they built these. I think it's similar to the reason they built I-70. So I shouldn't have to say any more. I really shouldn't. But we as truck drivers need this. If you want the economy to go like it's on rails, instead of all those speed bumps like the rails are gone and we're just hitting the railroad ties, if you want it to go like it's on greased ball bearings, all you have to do is build us a place to park close to where we deliver. We'd love to do it. And we can make, with the drivers we have, if they don't get all ticked off I'll just be honest. They're all getting pissed off and quitting because all it takes is one hassle to hold them up from not making a check and this and that. And you know we're on a 14-hour clock. So like I said, people are like, well, I'll just stop here. I've got an hour left, but by the time I get a shower, my hours will be wiped out. When they could have drove a whole nother hour, sometimes 2 and 3 hours, because they're like, well, I'll wash clothes too. Or well, I had to wait on a shower and it's going to be a couple of hours. With as many people that are in this place, and they've got showers available pretty much all the time here. They keep them, ready and open. Now you got to bring your own towels. I will say that you have to supply your own towel and washcloth. But this is what we need. I was thinking I'd make this 2-part video. I'll just go ahead and walk in. I'll show you what it's all about. But I got a truck coming up. But you need to understand that don't just think that we need another truck stop. We don't even need that. The logistics of it all, we can plan out where to fuel. We're just running out of hours, and like, man, if we could just park on the side of the road, but there's no more side of the road. A lot of these places, a lot of these states are like, you can't park on the side of the road. A lot of them don't have a side of a road. It's a wire rail and no pavement. And exit ramps, some places they'll write you a ticket and all. We don't need the hassle of all that. So since they're taking that away, and there's more trucks being built every day, and I don't know who did this so-called magical, oh, well, they did a survey and they got it to Congress and it said we've got plenty of parking if we manage it better. Bullshit. We manage things fine. We get on the CB radio and find out if there's parking before we even pull in places. We'll get on Trucker Path and look. We'll look on other apps. Yes, they built some kind of other app that was with the government. People don't trust it, to be honest with you. We're trusting Trucker Path. Look at the reviews on Trucker Path every night and look at how they're read every night. You can do this from the security of your own home. If you're a congressperson, you want to know what's going on at a truck stop, go and get the app called Trucker Path. TruckerPath. Trucker Path. Looks like a little Frogger symbol. It don't even look like a truck, right? Check it out. Put it on your phone and look in any truck stop ever. Look, plan the route, plan from where to where, and tap on the truck stop and then double tap it for info, and then look at the reviews and click on the reviews tab. And you'll hear people talking, and look at whether it's red at night or not. Red means full, means no parking, means you could get towed from that place if you try to be creative. These places let us get away with it. I'm saying we need a lot more parking, but we don't need more truck stops necessarily. We need this. See the dude with the left-hand turn signal? Is he turning left? You think he's gonna pull over and plow a new row? He's waiting to see if anybody pulls out on that row, and it ain't happening for a while. But nobody's having a problem with him being there, because why? Because they're not leaving and there's no parking. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm being honest about this. I'm trying to bring to you a situation that we have a real short fuse on this stuff. Either driver's going to get pissed off and they're all going to quit, or it's going to get to a point where all of the freight in the U.S. is going to bottleneck. And it could be exacerbated and made worse by the drivers quitting, because it's more difficult to make a living. Forget about traffic too. Look, check this out. If we had a couple of these near Miami's got a problem. So to the governor of Miami, you got a problem with traffic. This is your solution, dude. You get one on Alligator Alley, 75. You get one on A1A, Beach Run, 95. And one close to Miami, and you will be set. You won't have people waiting on docks. Where's my freight? Businesses, ask them how they feel about that. Paying people sitting there to dock that ain't doing nothing, because there's no freight to unload, because the order that they ordered didn't make it there. Why? Because he ran out of hours somewhere, because he's stuck in morning traffic in Miami. All these things. Hear what I'm saying. I'm telling you what you should already know about your own state. all of you states. Nah, I'm not picking on Florida. I'm telling all of y'all, if you want your revenue, I mean, these companies could do so much better. There'd be less traffic on the road. Trucks do not want to be in morning rush hour traffic, and we definitely don't want to be in afternoon rush hour traffic. We want to deliver. We'd rather go there overnight, stay on the property, and leave. It would help if maybe even you could subsidize a few parking spots at some of these businesses and say, hey, tell them you got overnight parking and let them know. You know, there you go. That is the answer. It'll be at the dock. We'll be bumped up to the dock before you even get it. So, but this is a solution for everybody, because they may not have a big piece of land. They might have just a little box, and then they sell or buy or make their widget and their Watts-it, and they need it shipped there. This is America. It's on the back of a truck. We want to deliver it, but we already know this is on the way to Chicago. Chicago's dangerous. Chicago, because they'll steal your load and whatever. You don't need the hassle. There's no parking in Chicago, so they stop short. They stop short at some place they know is safe and good. We don't go past Gary, Indiana, and some places are like, hey, it's even getting to where people will break into trucks there. There's still trucks coming in. You just can't see them. They're turning. Dude's turning behind me, you know. You see the left-hand turn signal, right? You see what I'm saying? Am I making this up? This place is full. I called into a radio program and said that we needed some in upstate New York. Their answer was, and it was supposed to be about trucking, but we all know that it's all, you know, the PSYOP and all. It's look, you need truckers to make a trucking radio program, not people that's trying to learn as they go, and this I learned today and whatever, and they have people call in whatever. And listen, they said that there was a study done and there's plenty of parking and they don't need, it would create jobs in upstate New York. It would be a beautiful thing. It would be a beautiful thing everywhere, and you'd be thinking of the future. Eisenhower knew that we didn't need necessarily our interstate system that day. It would be helpful, but it's the future that you need to be thinking about. When you build stuff, this place will be glorious in a whole lot of different places. Yes, it's full right now, but people will move in and out, and we pretty well manage it. We go to the next one, we whatever. But when you're out of hours, man, you're nowhere near where you need to be because you had to stop short. Because 2 hours before your delivery is the last place to legally park a truck that's safe, that you won't get a ticket and nobody's going to harass you. You see the left turn signal? Listen, I'm going to zoom in on that just so you understand exactly what I'm saying. This is your review of truck stops. This is your true intel. Okay? This is your answer to, is there enough truck parking? You see the left turn signal? I'm not making this up. I did not fabricate this. Okay? I didn't ask all these people to park all their trucks here. I really didn't. So, it's full all the way to the horseshoe. If you look all the way down here, and this guy just put on his brake lights. If you look all the way down the end, that's the horseshoe. Oh, can I not zoom? I guess I can't zoom any more than that. Okay, so straight in the center of this, the dead center of this screen, is a grain hauler, or some people call it a belly dump. Some people call it a dumper wagon, if it is one, but I'm pretty sure that that's, I don't think that's from here. I'm looking at it. I'm pretty sure that's a grain hauler, a belly dump. Anyhow, he could have just hit his brakes and be ready to leave. But as soon, if he does leave, the turn signal dude over here is going to grab it. That's where we're at. We pull into places, and sometimes we'll get lucky like that. In about another hour, and it's about midnight. About an hour, you're out of luck. So I'm gonna zoom out. I want you to understand what I'm saying. That you need to, if you can do anything about this, anybody in power. While you still have drivers that's still interested in doing this for a career, and ain't got jaded or burnt on it, while you have the ability to show a little something, here's what I would do. Here's how I would build it, and then we're going to show how it looks. And see, they're still coming in. I would, and they're coming from the back. They're not moving out parking spots. They're coming away from the back. They'd be going that way. Okay, here's what I would do. First thing first, put up the lighting, pave the parking. After you pave the parking, put in some porta potties, maybe a hand wash station, and get to work on the building. Drivers would have a place to park in the meantime, and they would be grateful for it. And they'd say, boy, it'll be nice when they build that building, whatever's going in there. We need the parking now, though. Okay? So, that skateboard, he ain't gonna find nowhere either. That drop deck. So, man, the way this thing zoomed out, it's all messed up. I think it could be the way it's there we go, maybe that's better. A little bit of vibration. So I got my unit running right now. So hear what I'm saying. This is the answer to every rush hour situation. If you can get the driver in and he's already there close to the city, he'll be in there before rush hour. He'll be out before rush hour, or just after rush hour, but before afternoon rush hour, instead of coming in late and then being stuck in traffic and afternoon rush hour trying to leave the city after he's been unloaded after whatever couple hours it takes. So I'll show you what this place is all about. There's another truck coming up, and hopefully he'll turn back on the back there. Yeah. Let's go check this place out. We'll see what they got. A little field trip. But you can check this out on Trucker Path any night, every truck stop in America. You can see that they're full. And I'm still drinking on this coffee I got from Panera Bread. It's good stuff. Like I said, I love this place just for what it is, just for what they attempted to do. And I don't think that they need a toll road to pay for it in any kind of way, because toll road probably don't pay for jack for this place. Guarantee you it's inside sales and the C-store and the Panera Bread and all that. And it's for cars too. It's for people too. A lot of them have gas stations in the front. So, federal funding, build it and we will come. I promise you we'll be there. We'll be there. Just like the Field of Dreams. We need a place to be. So hold tight. I'm going to take you on a field trip. And we're going to check this place out. I think you'll better understand. I've already did one video on this, but for anybody that said, oh, there's plenty of parking, I've done a few others that were full and I couldn't park. I've been here today and earlier today, did a drop and hook, waited for some hours. The guy brought me a load. We're doing this repower situation for him because he was going to be out of hours. It's like the Pony Express, but there we go. And this is on live, unlive, so I don't get distracted, because I absolutely want this to teach some people. But you see, and there's up in here, there's more parking, but it's used up. It's used up. And then that's the way around. And then up to here, see, he can't go nowhere, right? He can't go nowhere. So, these are the aisles. They're supposed to be one way, but you can go another way if you have to. I mean, honestly, nobody's gonna frown on you in the middle of the night or even whenever there ain't no parking or whatever, if you got to backtrack or do a little something. Look at all them sleeping trucks, right? One dude down there on the end, look, nowhere to park. What's he doing? He's just behind somebody else. We do it all the time, and ain't nobody mad at him for it. It doesn't want to really show. It don't want to clear up. Anyhow, you get what I'm saying, right? He's down there on the right. There we go. He's behind because he's like, if somebody moves, I'm gonna get that spot. Okay, and there's people going by because they see it's full on trucker path, but it's a good place though. It's a really good place. There's a reason why it's a good place. It's because what they have here. See more trucks. I apologize if this is a little jumpy. I don't have anything special. I'm low budget. And they're just creative parking. These two over here are kind of creative parking. They ought to go ahead and make lines there. Then there's the bus place up there, and that's where some people are parking RVs and stuff, even though really it's for bus parking. But ain't no buses running, so trucks go there too. So they're double, triple stacked down there in the bus parking, like there, you know. And then right here to my right, creative parking, because there's nowhere to park. Look, they're all jumbled up, you know, because there's nowhere to park, right? But it's a good spot. There's the fuel aisle that I was talking about, but that's not even the place. But you see how we got parking all the way around, and then there's parking a couple more rows in front of this place. There's like 2 more rows. Maybe you can see through the fuel aisle. There's 2 more rows across there. Let's see what we got here. Zoom back out if it'll let me. Will it let me zoom back out to all the way small? Boy, I apologize for this video. This video is brought to you by IneedACameraman.com. If you need a cameraman, I'm gonna have to set up a website, make it IneedACameraman.com. Anyhow, that's the C-store. It's a little bitty box in the middle with, they got cigarettes and stuff, and somebody's in there. And then they got fuel, if you can't see the price. $253, $289. There we go. $253, $289. There's the little box. They got all kinds of stuff. You'd be surprised all the stuff they got in that store. I just want to make sure it's all zoomed out. Zoom out. Okay, that should be right. All right, so check this out. Sorry about that. Still, there's another gas station little thing up here in the front, some kind of store. And then here's the entrance to this back part. This is where they got showers and stuff. I'm videoing this. What's up, UPS? Hey, have you seen a little brown box anywhere? That's all I got. So, tell me something. Sure. I'm telling you, right? Check this out. I'm not getting nobody on video. I'm just showing the place. So check this out. TV there. I don't even know what that's about. Some kind of lottery thing. They got, I think those are closed at this point or something, but you know, the COVID thing and TV. But back in here, showers and stuff, you know, it's what you need. Shower, restroom, you know, okay. And I washed, man, I knocked out who knows how many loads of clothes. $1.50. I think that one's $1. There's all the stuff you need there. The other shower, and they clean them. They in here to clean them. So it's 4 of these, and they keep them clean. Trash, what you need, they're cleaning. So, just so you see how it's like the decor is kind of nice. They're cleaning up right now. I'll put my mask on. What do you think about it? Try to help, because I just thought about the dust more than anything. So, but normally more massage chairs, but they got it blocked off because of this coronavirus stuff. But it'll come back. Community room, truckers lounge, family restroom. This is the store that I think that they have closed. I don't know if it's always closed or just for now, or they're working on it. They're doing some kind of work on something. You can press out a coin. I think you got to pay them 50 cents to crush a penny. You know, I mean, look, 24/7 you can get this junk. That's what I wanted to do, prove that you could get food in the middle of the night, because I know they got the C-store, and that's what I was going to check out, and other restrooms over here. But you know, they got good stuff. But I know why. I got a real inkling why they actually built this. But let's see here. Nearby hotels and info. This place here, that store I think was closed. I think because they keep the C-store out front. They've got a little kiosk out there, net gas station thing, and then they got some kind of store in here. The point that I'm trying to make is, if they can build this with a full-on atrium here in Ohio, they've got a lot of them. There's a lot of these places. We should be able to do this in every state, and we need this parking, you know. So just more machines and stuff. Anyway, Starbucks, that I think was closed when I got here late. It's closed now. I think they're closed, like in the daytime. Popeyes was closed because of the virus. I didn't see that place open, but it might have been. I think the Hershey's place is open. Burger King, I think, is open. Bakery Cafe, Panera Bread. Where's that at? Yeah, Panera Bread. Espresso. That's at the Panera Bread. It's the coffee place. And this atrium, like I showed before. I'm glad, you know, it's nobody's in here, so I ain't gonna bother anybody doing this. So you see, this place is way more than it needs to be. But they can build something like this with a dome and stuff. So I got a pretty good idea why. That place is open earlier. Burger King's open, I think, at 3 in the morning or something. Y'all open now? Oh. Waiting on me? What do you have? Just ice cream and stuff? Oh, you're at the Burger King. Okay. Oh, okay, cool. I'll get a burger in a sec. I'm doing a video. They need more of these places for truckers, you know what I'm saying? So, how late is Burger King open? 24 hours. Okay, so I thought it was only open at 3 in the morning. They change over to breakfast. Maybe they have a little time. Look, man, you can get food, you know. I'm going to get me like a chicken salad probably to go and stuff, but, I mean, it's 24 hours. So most of them work 24/7. The whole point is this. You don't have to build this. But we need something. We need more parking. And it will fix our problem. It'll make the economy run on ball bearings. And this is what I would call nice. If you really want to do it. I mean, we got showers, a place to wash clothes, and somewhere to eat. And we ain't picky. I mean, but Panera Bread, come on. That's nice, right? So, but they also got, some of these places have, I think one of them had like a Sbarro. I don't know what they all have. You can put anywhere in one of these. I mean, any restaurant, I mean, in one of these. So, and there's another place that has some kind of conference room in it or something. So, look, we don't necessarily need this, but we need something. If they can do it here, I'd like to know why they can't do it along I-20, 40. You know, it will make the economy run like it's on ball bearings. So don't forget the shower. So put showers in, you can put more in. You can put restrooms and vending and parking, some place to eat, and a place to get real coffee. Because espresso, you know. That's it. I'm gonna get off this thing. Y'all stay safe. But you see, this place is huge and nice. I can't even tell you how big this is. So we need more parking. We need more places like this. take that 4-point plan and run with it. North, south, east, and west. And for the Twin Cities, put one on the east side, one on the west side, 2 on the north side, and 2 on the south side. So 2 more places. That'd be a 6-point plan for the Twin Cities. So y'all stay safe. I'm gonna get off this thing. For anybody that actually has got the ability to get anything done in the government, we need federal money to make some of these places happen, because truckers need more parking. If you're a trucker, give it a thumbs up. Make a comment if you want to. I'm out. Stay safe. Peace.